Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'd like to firstly thank all my subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. I've got a whopping 339. Thank you! Woohoo! Today I've got a little bit of a challenge. Now I'm going to mention it again. My sister Sandra, she's got very small feet. She's only a size 3 in the UK. She needs glass slippers. She's going to a fancy dress and she asked me, what can you do to turn my plain old shoes into glass slippers? And well, I don't know if this is going to work out or not, or if it's just going to be a total mess and I'm totally going to ruin her shoes. So I told her I could try and glitter them up and we'll put some bling on them and we'll see how they turn out. So first of all, you need someone else's shoes. I'm going to use my dishwasher safe Mod Podge. If you leave, the party she's going to is not for about 6 weeks. So if you leave this to cure for 28 days, you can put it in the dishwasher. Not that she's going to put them in the top shelf of the dishwasher, but if it's raining, it should make them quite waterproof. So it should make it stick okay, at least for that evening anyway, until it hits 12 o'clock and then she turns back into a pumpkin. So I'm going to use a Mod Podge. So I've got that all ready with my little spongy stick. We need some tape because I'm going to tape around the inside edge of the shoe. I've got my scissors for the tape and then I've got this glitter. What I did was I had a very sparkly white glitter and then I've got a beautiful baby blue. But what I did was I mixed a portion of both of them together and wore it. It actually looks a little bit, looks like stuff you would wash your clothes in actually. But it's a very pale sort of crystally blue. I'm going to give it a try and see what it looks like. So they're not my shoes. They're not my shoes. So if they go wrong, then I'll just have to buy my sister another pair of shoes. What I always also have is I've got cling film. I'm going to put this inside the shoe. So hopefully if I put this inside the shoe, it's going to protect it a little bit from the glitter. So there we go. So we've got our tape all around the shoe. And we've got our cling film just stuck in around there just to help protect the shoe from the glitter. It probably won't work, but it's worth a try. Now what we have to do now is we have to get our Mod Podge, covered in glue already. Now I'm going to do it the same way as I would do the glitter glasses. So I'm going to give it 3 coats just to see how we get on with it. We may have to give it more. We might not. Now it's going to be fiddly as anything. So now we're going to put the glitter on. So just make sure you've got a nice big container. So there we go. So I'm going to set that aside to dry. That point there. I'm going to set it aside for a few hours to dry, and then we'll put the next coat on. I wish you could see how sparkly it actually is. I think it's actually going to turn out very, very nice. Here is our glittered shoes. Isn't that beautiful? I'm really chuffed with the way this has turned out. But what we have to do now is, I'm going to take the tape off and I'm going to give it one last coating of Mod Podge, and that will seal all the glitter in, so you won't get it all over your feet. Now we will clean all the glitter out of the shoes, and I will clean all the bottom off. But what I'm just going to do now is I'm just going to rub off any excess glitter. Right, so now I'm just going to put our last coating of Mod Podge over the top, and this will seal all the glitter. Now I'm just going to set them both off to the side to dry. Hello everyone, so here is our beautiful shoe. Now what I've done is I've cleaned up the bottom of the shoe. I just put a little liquid soap on it, and then I cleaned it up. I used a little knife to make sure I got a straight edge down in here. Now what I'm going to do is, I don't like the black sole, so when it stands up you can see the black sole. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a contrasting blue. Now this is the baby blue holographic glitter that I mixed with some of the holographic white to get this icy blue colour. Now I'm going to put some ribbon around here, but I'll do that later. I've cleaned all the inside. I just brushed it and then knocked it all out. Earlier on, when I was doing the glittering, I put tape around the inside of the shoe. Well, I wouldn't recommend it now, because when I pulled the tape off, it pulled some of the lining in the shoe away, if you can see that. So I've got some ribbon, and I'm going to put the ribbon around the edge of the shoe, and then I'm going to put some diamantes on it. But what I'm going to show you today, or just now, is I've got some Mod Podge again, and I'm just going to carefully just put some glue on. I'm going to go right up to here with it. I'm not going to do that bit, because that's the part you'll walk on, and then it won't matter if some of it gets worn away here, as long as down here is all this nice contrasting blue. So I'm going to set this aside to dry for a few hours. Now what I done was, I'll show you just in a few minutes. I've got the other one sort of prepared. So I got some ribbon, about ½ inch ribbon, and I glued it along here and I folded it over and I glued it down, and then I just tucked the edges in like this to make what looks like a little bow. I got some Diamante. I got this, it's Diamantes on a roll, and you get it in most of the craft shops. I actually got mine for only 49p. If you're in the UK, that's like a super price, and that was for 3 meters, I think, and I got it in Home Bargains, and they had it in all different colours. So this was the Diamante one, and all you do is you just cut off what you need. You just cut off what you need on it, and you can just glue it on. So I put that around about the shoe. I put that around the shoe and then down the heel. Now this is the shoe that's finished with the contrasting blue, and I also already cleaned up the heel. Don't worry about that, because once you start walking that'll come off. The only tip I've got is, if you're doing this on a black shoe, if I ever do this again, I would paint the shoe white with some acrylic paint first, because there's tiny little patches where the black still shines through. But as you can see, it's turned out absolutely amazing. Now the next part of the video, I'm going to fast forward it once I've done it. So this is what I've got to. So what I've done is I've used my ribbon. I started at the heel and I just glued along the edge. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue inside the shoe here, and then I'm going to fold all the ribbon over like this. And then I'm going to put my Diamantes. Then I'm going to glue my Diamantes on all around here like this. And then I've got another little piece that's going to go from here down to here. So there we are, everyone. Our princess glittered high heel shoes. I'm really impressed by the way these have turned out, and I just hope Sandra likes them. So time will tell. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I would like to give a huge big thank you to the 380 people who have subscribed to my channel so far. I'm I really appreciate it, and it's really given me a big boost to keep on crafting and to keep on doing tutorials for everyone, because I didn't think it would be successful, but I think 380 subscribers and over 26,000 views, I think that's quite impressive, and especially only from February of 2016. So thank you for everybody who watches my videos. Now, if there is anything that you would like me to give a try, give me a challenge. If it's a challenge and it's not too expensive, because I'm not working at the moment, I will give it a try. I'm already got one on the go that's a steampunk challenge, and yes, it's Sandra again. She's challenged me to a steampunk. I have to do a steampunk glass. I'm just going to sit those down there just now. So once again, thank you all for watching. Now please subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time. Thank you. Bye.